has the color display in it. Jason's giving it, this is a quickie. Clean it up and get it in the showroom to sell. Very nice, very nice. But the topic of this video, though, is, in fact, gladiators. Tell me, Jason, do you like movies about gladiators?
Joey, do you like movies about gladiators?
What are you talking about?
I had to put that clip in. See, you know I like clips. You know like it. I'll bet you weren't even aware that in another life I was actually a gladiator. How about this?
Are you not entertained? Why you are here?
Well, what do you think?
Don't ever do that again, or we'll feed you to the lions.
But I was the hero. Look, our 29th gladiators. Our 29th. Could this be our nicest one? Wow, it is gorgeous. Look at this thing. We've done all the color LED effects in the back here. We have yellow T-molding on it. We think that sets it off nice with the purple sides. It's clear gloss on the sides to highlight the paint. Steven has done his wonders, bringing this back to life. Oh, do you want to see what we started with? I'll bet you do. Let's look. He's going to show you this little treasure. Here, let me have the camera, Jason, and why don't you point out how beautiful this machine.
This machine was never apart in its entire life.
That's right, never apart. They never changed those, but look at those bulbs, Jason.
Well, no, they're the black edition.
The black edition. Do you think I should put my... There we go. Hey.
Well, let's show them the boards that we did. There is no boards.
Jason, you said this thing was ready to go.
Yeah, ready to go in the dumpster.
Now, you're not going to recognize this game. Now, this should be criminal. That nobody should have allowed their machine to get like this. Nobody. It's criminal. Criminal.
It's a shame.
But soon, it will be beautiful. We got all the paint done. So that gets a clear coat. We have new side rails. They're coming. Beautiful new side rails. This customer's been waiting a while. We still have to paint this, and we still have to put boards in. See, this board's been washed and cleaned. And of course, we have all the boards out for service. Well, it's coming. I know, so is Christmas. You didn't say it, Frank. Frank is depressed today. He's tired. We have a late pickup tonight. A rental is over at 10:30 at night. Frank, who's picking it up?
I'm imbecile number 1 and Kurt's imbecile number 2, unless I just decide to say the hell with it and you can do it.
Somebody's got to pick that rental up. Well, no comparison, huh? No comparison. What a terrific game this is. Lots of new parts. There is an option. You can't even see it. I should have filmed that, but there was something back here that it's a plastic cover. During my videos, should we say, Gesundheit. Okay. During my videos in the back, Gottlieb came out with a kit to keep the ball from getting stuck. It's just a little gate, and it goes under here. But sometimes the ball, and you know what, it could happen every 500 games, it would jump out and get lost back here. So this has been put in there. The updates, I think, are on file. And you could actually, you can't order the kit from Gottlieb anymore, but you can easily find the proper parts on your own. All Gottlieb games, I think you all know that they use an optic system that's really simple. And all you have to do is reheat the optic. They're all cold, all the little optic points. The little boards come off. You can actually reheat them real quick and get the optics working 100% perfectly again. We put new drop targets on. Steve from Pinball Resource has the exact drop targets with the sword on them. He also sells the flipper boots. We always have to put the flipper boots in there, either cracked or cruddy, and then plunges and links. All the usual things. This playfield is lit by the 3 LED ones. The last Gottlieb we had was just the single LEDs because they haven't made these yet. But now all of our machines have that super bright. Look at this beautiful color arrangement that they came up with back here, including the computer-controlled LEDs. There is some bleed with Gottlieb's, but in the back here we thought it looked good, so we left it there. We have our easy-to-change battery in the socket now for down the road. New capacitors here. And these are the Molex connectors that we like so much. The plugs are so easy to unplug. Take the boards out. You don't need any tools. You just need the tool puller. You slide it over these little weight things.
It's called a pokey.
A pokey. It's called a pokey. I call these little weight titties. Here. You slide it over there and it pops it right off. Gets it as good as new again. The fellow that ordered this also ordered this Grand Lizard. He's been wrapped and waiting for him. His house is almost done. He's telling me the sheetrock is going on. So this is done. We're going to deliver this to him soon. This has a lot of neat shots. And I also will tell you, this was one of the closeouts. When I tell you how much it was, you could have bought it for. You're not going to be happy. Brand new in the box. They were selling these for $1,100. $1,100. We sold, I think I bought 3, because that's all the distributor here had. And I think back then we sold a new in the box for $2.99 or something. It was a closeout. The next game came out. The good news is maybe one day I'll get one of those home use only Gladiators to put it back in. But those 3 are part of the 29 I've now sold. Now this one has this neat shot I've shown you before. It's a double flipper. When you push the button, that flips. When you push it a little harder, that flips. This is important because you can hold one ball here if you have multi-ball and use this to lob the ball over into here to collect whatever is lit at the time. So that's a really great shot. A lot of people don't know about that little trick. I guess whoever buys the game will know it pretty quick, huh? Great soundtrack on this. Beautiful machine. One of Gottlieb's hidden treasures. I'm not sure if we have a production run on these. I'll look it up. If there's a production run, I'll put it right here. Anyway, so be it. I think we're ready. And one last thing I want to show you. All the System 3s have this great idea. It rules instantly. If they figured if somebody walked up to their machine, or in my case, stumbled up to the machine, do I want to play this? The first thing they do before they put a quarter in is they put their hands here and they hit the flipper button. So if they hit one flipper button and then they hit the second one, look, it'll actually go through all the different rules. Isn't that something? So they can figure out how to play it without even starting the game. Pretty nice, huh?
I hear the doorbell ring and suddenly the panic takes me.
I did it again, Tony. Every time that doorbell rings. Nope, that was the front door. A customer. Hopefully with a wad of cash. A customer. Tony, do your thing. We'll see you soon. Good night. Now buzz off!